1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, 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 internet world. This is Norma Joe from the car again. I'm hella tired for some reason, and even though it's my day off, and I haven't really done shit, but I'm fucking tired. And this car is hot as hell. Every car is like a greenhouse. But after I finish doing what I'm gonna do in here, I'm gonna go out there and walk around. I'm in a pretty park. The park is very beautiful. See, I don't know if you can see out there, but it's very nice. So it'll be a good time. But yeah, just the car is fucking hot, man. Oh look, I can get out of the sun. Okay, maybe I'll do it like this. So where was I? Oh yeah, okay, so where was I? I was at Nellie's little monologue thing. Oh, what will I do? I have to get away. What will I do? He comes out of his thoughts as JW steps up in front of him. JW. Hi, are you okay? Nervous soldier shoves JW away from him frantically. Get away from me, you sick little fuck. Don't you dare put your hands on me. JW, he makes a face like this. Where is it? He makes this face right here, the, like, face. And then he catches his balance. Jeez, you know, if you don't want people touching you, the army is not exactly the best job. The nervous soldier steps back in shame. Another soldier starts laughing, and JW looks over at him. Other soldier, haha. Oh, you met Nervous Nellie, huh? JW, huh? Cut to the V&B where all the usual merriment is going on, but one of the working men is standing at the window staring out. He, in parentheses, the working man. Oh, okay. In the reflection of my camera, it looked like my arm was like really big, but that's just the reflection, not what the camera actually sees. Where was I? He, the working man, has loose brown hair with a bandana tied around his head and a tattoo of a lemon peel on the back of his shoulder. Not that you'll be able to see that right now, but okay. You know, like when you take off a whole orange peel in one piece and it makes that kind of a spiral shape, but a lemon instead. When I was in high school, for some reason I was just thinking about this earlier today. When I was in high school, I would get an orange every single day from the corner store, and I got really good at taking off the peel in one piece. I was pretty proud of that. I want to like lean down so I can be out of the sunlight, but like then I have to stay crouched down here. Sam is sitting on Kelly's lap, flirting all drunkenly. He looks over at the window. Sam, come on, Lemon Twist. You've been standing over there staring at the street for like 5 minutes. Come over here and live a little. The beer is fine. Haha. I'm sure all they do is live a little, so, you know. Lemon Twist. The British are here. Sam instantly sobers up. Again? He hops off Kelly's lap and comes over to the window along with Kelly and a couple of the other hoes that want a rubberneck. Sure enough, they see the Reds jogging by, doing their weird little military exercises. This light is like directly in my fucking face. How do I... Yeah, I can do this. Okay. Doing their weird little military exercises. Lemon Twist. They must have just brought in a new shipment. Sam puts his hand on his hips. Yeah, well, these fuckers are killing my buzz. Whatever, at least I have a consolation. Once the cold winter snow starts coming in, they won't last. They'll all freeze. English winter ain't nothing compared to Boston winters. I wonder if that's true. I mean, I know the East Coast, New England gets cold as fuck in the winter, but I don't know what winter is like in England. It snows, right? In certain places. Blonde prostitute whispers to Lemon Twist. Is that true? Lemon Twist shrugs. Just then, JW appears by the side of the window. JW, don't be so sure of that. I just heard them talking down at the harbor. They said they're set to be stationed here for the long haul. Sam, how long is the long haul? JW, long. Long haul is long. Sam, Kelly, and the prostitutes all give a frustrated sigh. JW nudges Sam, whispers, "But hey, good news. I found the kind of guy you're looking for." Sam tilts his head. "Yeah?" JW nods. He motions over to the line of jogging soldiers, and we can see that he's pointing out Nellie, who's gripping onto his rifle extra tight. JW, "He's so skittish. He's perfect." Sam, with a little wicked smile, "Awesome." Okay, party people, get ready for some action. It is now the next day, or maybe later the same day, or weeks later, who knows. First, we just see the quiet Boston streets, and people just walking around doing their thing. Hum-de-hum, nothing special. Oh, what could go wrong? But then suddenly we hear the creepy-ass baying of hounds echoing through the narrow streets. Oh! Oh! Everyone stops and looks around, all weirded out. Yeah. Then, oh my god, OMG, a huge pack of redcoats come running down the street, spilling out from around corners and stuff like the river of blood coming out of the elevator in The Shining. The Bostonians go running all over the place in panic, and the soldiers chase them, barking, shoving people around for no reason, terrorizing the general public. The British soldiers are doing hella much. They break windows, they set things on fire, kick animals, and are basically just being a fucking menace to society. At last, the Brits bust into some poor family's house while they're sitting at the table just trying to eat dinner or whatever. Or maybe the family should be in the middle of saying grace, just go to the next level. I mean, how cliche do you want to get? The family is a mom, dad, and this little chubby kid. The kid drops down hella fast under the table when he sees the soldiers break in. I should have made a duck and cover joke. But the soldiers aren't interested in him. They go straight for the dad, and he dashes behind his wife for protection. Wife threatens the soldiers with the kitchen knife. That's brave as fuck. "You better get out of here. I will defend this house." Little straw dogs in there. Lead soldier pulls his sword out on her. "Your husband owes us a lot of money, and he hasn't paid up, so now he can work off what he owes. In a Manchester whorehouse." Wife, "My husband owes you nothing." The two of them attack each other with their blades, with that little clink, clink, clink sound of sword fighting in movies. But the soldiers outnumber her. While she's in the middle of the fight, they grab her husband and drag him to the door. Husband, "Help!" Wife sees what's going on. "Come back here! Stop, you cowards!" She throws her knife at them and hits one of the soldiers in the hand, stabbing him and pinning him literally to the wall. The soldier, dog yelp noise. Yep. Oh, that wasn't a dog yelp. Still, it's not enough. The others drag her husband out into the street. Wife, "Stop, you brutes, you fucking bastards." She tries to go after them and stop them, but the lead soldier with the sword keeps getting in her way and pulling her back and forcing her to continue fighting with him. Out in the street, her husband is struggling hella fierce and trying to get away, but they tie up his hands so he can hardly do shit. Then, in parentheses, I don't know why they didn't do this sooner, but let's just roll with it. They break out the nightstick and are about to whack him over the head with it, when suddenly, in all caps, from behind, another hand grabs the nightstick as it raises up in the air. That's so how classic is that in movies when I kind of love it, but still, how many fucking times does that happen? Probably a lot. Another hand grabs the nightstick as it raises up in the air and stops them. They all turn around, caught off guard. And who the hell do you think it is? Well, I'll give you a hint. It's not Sylvester fucking Stallone. Sam, speaking to them in phone sex voice. "Why don't you pick on someone your own size?" He slinks up really close to the nearest soldier and gets all in his face and stuff, breathing all in his personal space, and grabs his crotch. Sam, "How about it?" All the soldiers just stand there, staring and stunned. Even the kidnapped husband is captivated. Man, Sam has that main character, power. Then the soldier that he's grabbing picks up his rifle and butts Sam in the belly as hard as possible. Sam, harf! He drops straight to the ground. Soldier, "Nice try, bub. I don't swing that way." He and his squad leave, taking the kidnapped husband with them. They leave Sam curled up on the ground in the fetal position. Sam, "Ugh, you Then a horse-drawn cart drives by and splashes muddy water on him. You know, just for good measure. Sam, ... I hate Thursdays. He slowly gets up on his feet, all shakily. When he looks up, he sees a little chunky kid, aka the son of the kidnapped husband and wife with a knife. The kid is just kind of staring at him, speechless. Kid sniffles. I imagine him to be like the kid from Bad Santa. Sam, irritated from being smacked down. What do you want, kid? A snot rag? Oh yeah, it is the kid from Bad Santa, okay. Kid, in small voice. Why is this happening? Sam leans back against the wall, hugging himself. Why? You're asking why? Wow, what a question. That's the question of the fucking year. Hey, I'll tell you what, when you find out the answer, come back to me and I'll get you a Nobel fucking prize. He's giving this kid a lot of attitude. Sam pukes abruptly all over the street. Cut to the Boston Harbor. The Reds are there, just watching and waiting for the colonist ships to pull in. Subordinate soldier whines impatiently. Officer, heel. Sure enough, the colonist ships soon sail up to the dock. Before the sailors even know what's going on, the British board their asses and come up on the ship deck. They wander around all intrusively like they own the place, crawling all in the cargoes, sniffing boxes and grabbing shit, etc., etc. Officer to the ship crew. Prepare to be boarded. Oops, too late. Walks around all sassy. Ship crew. It's like face that's like a hyphen underscore hyphen, then the little asterisks to make like the temple like popping out of the head in anger, you know. Ship captain. Excuse me? What's going on here? British officer. We're taking over your ship and confiscating everything. That was the closest I could get to a British accent. Captain. That's not fair. Officer. Oh well, tough titties. Make your complaints to this. He whips out some little document of paper and puts it all in the captain's face. Officer. Totally official, signed and sealed document saying I can do whatever I goddamn want. So nya. He turns to walk away, but then turns back once more to add on. Officer. Oh yeah, and by the way, I know all about your boss Hancock. I know he's been skirting taxes for hella long, so don't even play. Captain, speechless. How do you know that? Officer, oh, you know, a little doggy whispered in my ear. Imitates in bitchy, dramatic princess falsetto. Woof, woof, woof. One of the subordinate soldiers and one of the sailors from the ship growl at each other. Officer, suddenly all serious again. From this moment on, no more special deals. Cut to, once again, Hutch and Hancock talking in Hancock's house on his couch. With dim lighting. Creepy. Hancock. What do you mean, no more special deals? Hutch, a little smirk type of smile. What do you mean? We never had any deals. Hutch reaches down to scratch Puppy behind the ear. Oh yeah, Puppy is there too, sitting on the floor by Hutch's side. I mean, that goes without saying by now. Hancock. But, he stutters helplessly. Our deals. The entire point of us having a relationship of any kind. The sacred bindings of cold, hard cash. Hutch shrugs. What deals? All that was nothing serious. We were just having fun, just fooling around. Hancock. Is that all I am to you? Hutch scoffs. See, that's the problem with you colonists. Mess around a little and you think you're set for life. You're nothing but a mule to me. Hancock, breathing all heavy like he's gonna cry. A mule! Now we cut to Hancock's house. Weren't we in Hancock's house in the first place? Well, let me see. Yeah. Okay, that's a typo. Now we cut to Hancock's house. Hancock sitting on a couch as the saddest, most dramatic violin music ever is playing. He looks the epitome of loneliness and misery. Slowly the camera pans back in the style of the Clockwork Orange. Debt collectors are moving shit out of his place, 'cause I guess he owes money, surprise, surprise, like everyone else in this parody. We also see one of his male maids playing the violin beside the couch. Hancock. That will do. The mail maid stops playing the violin and puts it away. Then a debt collector comes by and slings the mail maid over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes, violin and all, and carries him away too like it's nothing. Hancock murmuring to himself, "Is this all part of the plan too? I'm so confused." Cut to an empty warehouse out on the docks. Sam comes wandering in, looking around and checking the place out. Sam, what is this, a barn? Hancock steps out of the shadows on the other side of the warehouse. Hancock, no, it's supposed to be a storeroom of mine. But ever since the damn redcoats came rolling in here, they've really been chopping into my product. Sam, yeah, it looks crowded. Not. Beavis and Butthead laugh. That's how they laugh, right? I kind of forgot. Hey, I should let my hoes know that there's an unoccupied building down here. They could turn this place into the Palace of Caligula. Hancock, well, nervous laugh. Wait before you do that. You should, Sam. What? What is it, hermaphrodite chicken? Hancock, did you just call me hermaphrodite chicken? Sam, yeah. Hancock. I'm sure that'd get me canceled now. Everything gets you canceled, so who the fuck cares? Hancock. Now it's his turn to make the face. You amaze me sometimes, you know that? Sam, I'm kind of known for that, so it's good. Hancock shakes his head clear. Anyways, I need help against Hutch and the British. They are like taking my whole lifestyle from me, and I didn't do anything to them to deserve this, and it's not cute. Sam sighs, crosses his arms. Oh, you know, I'd love to help, but we've already done business, and besides, I'm a hoe. It's in my code of honor to never get involved between two businessmen's business and just mind my own business when the business does not involve me. Hancock. Unless you get something in return. Sam nods. That's right. Anyway, I'll be on my way. You better lock this place up or you might get termites. Hancock comes over to him. Aw, come on. We could work together again, right? Didn't it work out last time? Sam. Well, yes and no. Hancock. Okay. He gets all serious. I did not want to have to resort to this to buy your loyalty, but you leave me no choice. I know the thing that you desire, what every hoe really, really wants deep down. Sam, head tilts. Cut to, I don't know, somewhere out in the woods. All we see is the upper part of a tree, as the branches are being rhythmically shaken. And then from off-screen we hear Sam yelling and cheering all excitedly. Sam, woo! Yeah, go harder, harder! Hancock's voice. I can't. You'll get hurt. Sam, I don't be a wet willy. I know what I can take. The camera pans down to show Hancock pushing Sam on a tire swing. They have their fun and games for a little longer, and then finally Sam gets down off the swing and lays down in the grass all wiped out. Sam, wow. He lights a cigarette. I gotta admit, Chickie, you impressed me. You know your tropes. Hancock, is that a trope? Sam shrugs. Probably. Everything's a trope. Alright, business is open. The next day, or whatever, you know, the camera pans down on a shop with a sign outside, which reads, Paul Revere, silversmith, and has a picture of 2 silver bells with a ribbon. Paul Revere is in the shop, working on something. Inside, it's, you know, cool, quiet, tranquil, until suddenly Sam, Hancock, and Kelly all just burst into the shop as if they own the place. Kelly, hey, my dude. Paul stands up to greet him. Hey, long time no see. They shake hands and hug and all that. Paul, you guys aren't working tonight? Kelly, nah, we couldn't miss seeing history in the making. Paul, history? Just then, Sam steps out from behind Kelly, and he slinks up to Paul. Sam, hey, speaking of long time no see. Paul steps back from him. Not you. Sam pouts. Aw, Polly, my silver bell. Why are you acting like such a stranger? Paul crosses his arms. Don't come near me, you cheap vixen. I'm not in the mood to be bitten by a snake. Sam. Ooh, so you're saying you could not, put your cocks in the box of a fox? Cancelled. Paul, to Kelly. You deal with this every day? Sam, circling around them. Cheap is such a dirty word, unless you want to talk of dirty. I prefer the term affordable. But hey, I'm into whatever you're into.